this is the look for today's tutorial. As you can see, it's a very minimal look. No lashes, no heavy bright under eye, just bronzer, blush, concealer mixed with foundation, and some mascara. And then we have lipstick, liner, and gloss. So if you want to see how to do this look, go ahead and watch the tutorial. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you. Alright, so I actually start the video with oiling my face. So I use this oil. I'm gonna put it on my face. Okay, now I'm combing my eyebrows with the spoolie. Okay, next I'm about to fill in my eyebrows. So today we're going for a minimal look. So I'm actually going to mix black and brown to get like a off black color. So I'm taking like a chocolate brown shadow and a black shadow and mixing them together. And we're going to fill our brow in light-handed. Alright, so I just did the other side, filling them in. We're still using a very light hand. Okay, next I'm going to clean it up with a mix of concealer and foundation. So I'm using the Urban Decay concealer, and I'm using the Too Faced Born This Way foundation. Okay, and then we're just carving it out with the flat brush. Now we're going to the tops of the eyebrows. We're still following along with that mix of concealer and foundation. And we're going to the other side. Okay, we're also going in between the brows with that concealer and foundation mix. And we're taking that concealer down onto the eyelid. Okay, you may be wondering why we blended the concealer and foundation. It's just so that the shade isn't so bright, because usually I do use a shade that's about 3 to 4 shades brighter for my concealer. Okay, next we're blending that onto our forehead. Then we're taking the foundation brush and we're blending out that line that was up there that showed the difference between our regular skin tone and our concealer tone. Okay, so I'm just fixing up the tails of the brow. Okay, next we're going to move on to mascara. So first, as I apply the oil on my face at the beginning of the video, I'm just making sure that there's not anything on my lashes. And I actually have like some old mascara on there, even though I washed my face before this. Since the mascara is waterproof, it still kind of gets stuck in my lashes, so I just took some of that out. Okay, so now we're starting with this mascara. Just doing a light coat of it. Okay, we're going to do each side. Remember, we're not wearing lashes today, so we really want to make sure our mascara looks good. Okay, I can already see a difference. Now we're going to the bottom lashes. Okay, next we're going to go in with our second mascara. This mascara is by Milani. It's a tubing lash extension mascara. And we really want to coat the lashes with this one. This is really going to make those lashes pop. Okay, now we're going to the bottom lashes. Okay, next we're going back in with that mix of foundation and concealer, and we're putting it underneath our eye. Okay, so then we blend it out. Now we're going to go ahead and set it with the powder. I'm using the Anastasia Beverly Hills powder in the shade Banana. Okay, and we're going to sort of bake under our eyes. We're also going to put some powder on top of the lid. And then we're going to wipe away the powder on the top of the lid. Okay, now we're going to brush away the powder underneath the eye. If you notice, I'm actually pinching the brush just so that it won't bump into the lashes. Okay, because we do have on mascara, so our lashes are pretty long right now. Okay, I'm going back and filling in my brows because I just want to refine the shape. Okay, now we're about to go ahead and go in with our lip. I'm using MAC Chestnut Lip Liner. And I'll be using the lipstick in the shade Yash. Alright, so as you can see, I go in the middle of the lips with that lipstick Yash from MAC. And then I just press my lips together. Then I'm going to go in with this gloss. You can't really use any clear gloss. This is just a clear gloss with gold sparkles. Got it from the hair store. Okay, next we're going in with blush. This is the NYX Buttermelt blush. And it's just in a coral shade. And then I'm going to go in with my Hoola Bronzer by Benefit. Just to bring some color into our face. Because even though we don't really have foundation on in this look, you want to have a little color in your face. And I mean, it's summer. Can we really be too bronze? Just gives us a nice tan look like we just went on vacation. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and take that same bronzer and contour our nose. So we're going down the nose, and then we're going to go right in front of the eyebrow. Okay, now I'm just taking my hair down. Alright, and this is our finished look. Thank you for watching.